So we are going to do assignment 3. Let me close this. Yes. So we are going to do assignment 3 of SPPU. Design at least 10 SQL queries for suitable database application using SQL DML statements such as insert, select, update, delete with operator, functions, and set operator. Right? We are supposed to do this. How are we supposed to do this? I have gone on the internet and figured out all the things that are in there and all that we can use. We have to use any 10 of these, right? So there is one, we'll maybe use one for insert, right? Insert is a sort of query, right? Select star is a sort of query. An update set is a sort of query. A delete is a sort of query. And then they can use some aggregate functions and string operations or data operations, and we'll be good to go for the for this particular laboratory assignment 3, right? So what we do is I have booted into MySQL, and in this part of the screen you can see what we are going to do. There are these operators and these functions which are already there and present in the MySQL environment. So let's create a new database, right? Create database, let's say assignment 3, use assignment 3, correct? So now we are using an assignment 3. So what we'll do is we'll create, right? Create table, what's the table name? Let's call it employee, EMP, create table EMP. Then it will be an emp ID, right? Emp ID, and it will be an int, and it will be a primary key, right? And it will also be auto increment. Let's use all that we knew from the last class in this class. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to have a EMP name, right? Which is a char of 20 characters, let's say, right? It's not null, I guess we can put this. Then what else can be put? We have used emp name. Rather, let's use it as emp f name, so first name, and then emp l name, which is last name, because we are going to use concat to show that how they mingle together. So last name, let's say not null as well, right? Let's give it emp salary, right, which is an integer, right? And let's give it join date, right? Join date, which is a date, right? Yes. So let's do with this. So a table is created. If you want to see what all the table entails, it's going to be this is all the things that are in the table, right? We're going to insert, so it's just one query. So insert into emp values, let's say nothing, right? Let's try auto incrementing, right? Then f name, let's say the f name is Ram, and let's say the l name that you have is Ram Kapoor, correct? And what else can we give? We have to give a salary. So because he's a Kapoor, I'll give him 20,000. So 20,000 is his salary, and his joining date was 2015 of February and 23rd February 2015, right? He joined then, right? And yes, so there is a syntax error. Oh, what is the syntax error that is there? So I don't know. Let's try putting in 1 at least. For the first one, let's put 1, right? I was just testing something. So 1, and then this query is okay. So you have to put the first auto increment. For the auto increment, you have to set the initial one. 2017, same date, got 40,000. Name was Raj, and yes, and there is an error again. Not able to understand what's the error here. If it's an auto increment, it should auto increment. Okay, so it won't even auto increment. So if you forget your number, let's say, so you have to press null here. Okay, so then the query is there, right? You forgot, let's say you were entering and you don't want to check what you entered last time, so you just put null there, right? Yeah, but for simple inserts, I think so it will be better if you just write 1 2 3 4 5 in your examinations. Let's insert one more, like let's say somebody joined at 14th of August, right? 14th of August 2017. Somebody who got only 4,000 because we were hit by something. It was Ramesh Kapoor, right? Yes, and effective. So this is this. So we'll write our first select query, which is the second query that we're writing. So select star from EMP, right? And then we will have these 3 things. Now we have written that, right? But now let's say Ramesh cried a lot. We need to update his salary. So we'll write update EMP set EMP salary equals 10,000, right? Where EMP ID is equal to 3, right? And it has changed with 0 warnings. Now if we select star from EMP, now we'll see 10,000. Ramesh is happy, Ram Raj were anyways happy. So this is what we have done. So what we have completed is we have completed 1 1 1, so we have already completed 3, right? Yes. Let's just for fun remove Ramesh as well. So delete from EMP where EMP ID is equal to 3, I think. Yes. Now if you select, Ramesh was deleted, but then I will insert him again, right? So that we have our table. So we have done an insert, we have done a select, we have done an update, we have done a delete. So 4 are over. We are supposed to do 10 SQL queries, correct? Sorry, 10 SQL queries here, right? Are to do only 10 SQL queries. Let's do select. Let's try aggregate function. Average EMP salary select from EMP. So this is the average salary which you get. So 5 already done. See, Ramesh is now 4, not 3. Remember, because we deleted third, but it auto increments to 4. It doesn't reset to 2. We want the highest salary's full name, right? So select concat EMP F name, emp L name, right? From emp, where emp where emp where okay maximum where maximum emp salary. So this is a complex one. Hope it runs. So invalid use of group function. Okay. Now we were trying something else. Where emp salary is equal to maximum emp salary. So yeah, it is an invalid use of group function. Where let's say emp salary is equal to 1 is equal to 40,000, right? Yes.
So we study this in subquery anyways, but how you write this type of query is you write a where clause, then you write whatever you're going to select, then followed by in operator, so in or not in, okay, and then whatever you select from the employee, it will check employee salary in the thing. That thing should be of the same domain or the same int, float, etc. of the EMP salary or whatever is in front to which the where clause is attached to.
So Raj Kapoor has come in, right? We wanted this. So we have done concat. Let's say we want it in capital letters, right? Can we do this? Just like we'll do upper. Upper. Raj Kapoor. So we have also done upper, right? So we have done an average. We have done, we can do sum, min, max, count. We can do that. So let's say we want to select a star from emp where year of join date equal to 2015. Tell me who joined in 2015. So Ram Kapoor was the only one who joined in 2015. You can see it has come. So we have used another query which uses year, right? Now let's use some operators, because then otherwise you can use min, max and count, right? Count the number of employees, right? So it will return 3, and min of salary, it will return 10,000, and max of salary, which will return 40,000. You can do that, but let's say we want to do something else as well. And let's say you want to use operators now. Let's say like, right? So select star from emp where emp name like RAM%, right? I guess. Oh, where name unknown column emp name. Oh, emp f name, sorry. See, Ram and Ramesh both starts with RAM, so they are both here. So we have used like. Let's, for fun, insert into emp values something who doesn't have a salary. So let's say his name was Little Lil Kapoor, right? He doesn't have a salary. He's joining on his first day as Ramesh. Like he just came. Lil Kapoor. What? Lil Kapoor. Lil Kapoor. Null and what happened? Can't you give null here? Yes, you can. So if you give select star from MP, so Lil Kapoor doesn't have salary. Let's use in, right? Right. Select star from EMP where name in no, where ID in 1 2 3. No. 1 2 and let's try. Oops. Your name ID where name where EMP ID in 1 2 3. See. Now let us come this way. What if we do this? Same. Alright. So we have used in as well. So in you give it a set or whatever name, let's say Ram Ramesh, then it will show Ram Ramesh. Name in the set, right? In this set, let's say we just do this and not in, we just put not in. So it's Ramesh and Little Kapoor comes, right? So we have done that much, right? And there is also a thing that we can add in this, which is called, let's say, between. So it will give you in between a range. So if there is a between, let's add between, right? So select start from let's start from EMP where year of join date between, let's say, 2013 to 2016, right? Let's see what will it give. There is an error. Join data, join date, only 2015 is one. Let's say between 2018 and 2016. There's 3 who have joined into the Raj, Ramesh and Little. So that's all for the second experiment of DBMS lab. So what we have covered is we have covered an insert statement by which you'll insert into the table, a select statement which is usually used a lot of time, but the select star from EMP you can use that, an update statement that will update a table a little bit, delete we haven't used, so let's say we'll use a delete. Oh wait, we have used a delete. We did remove Ramesh, if you remember. Then, and now we have done in. We have done not in. We have done like. So I'll remove what we have not done. Yes. So we have done like. We have, of course, have to set it to update it. And we have done between, right? Then we have done upper. We can do lower length contact. Substring we haven't done, so we'll remove substring. This is for the numeric. If you have, let's say, you made some numeric column, let's say something, and then you want to square root of the whole column and etc., then you can use that maybe, or square root of a single record, single column record. That is fine. Date, we have used it thoroughly and here and there. We could also use month and day. Yes. Then we have used aggregate functions like average, right? Similarly, as we have used average, we can use sum, min, max, count, and clear this SQL very fairly easily. So that's all that was there for lab assignment 3.